Block Drama by Stasha B. The Block Drama. Episode 1, Who Shot the Mailbox? The evening sky over Maple Street glowed pink and gold, but no one noticed. All eyes were on the busted old mailbox leaning on its post like a tired fighter. Fresh bullet holes riddled its side, and the neighborhood swarmed around it like detectives at a crime scene. Miss Pearl was the first to speak, as always. She emerged from her apartment in her silk bonnet, a pair of worn house slippers shuffling against the sidewalk. Her voice, sharp and seasoned with sass, carried across the lot. "Lord, have mercy!" she cried, flapping her hands for effect. "Somebody done shot the mailbox again. That poor thing been through more drama than my third husband, and he disappeared in Vegas with my credit card." Laughter rippled through the crowd, but Ty Washington wasn't amused. Ty always dressed like he was one chain short of being a rap star, doused in cologne so strong you could smell him coming before you saw him. He jabbed his finger at the mailbox. "This ain't no random shooting," he warned, his voice heavy with conspiracy. "This was a message. Y'all better stay woke. Streets don't miss when they talk." Shakita, nails painted neon orange and long enough to double as weapons, snapped her gum. Her eyes widened with mock outrage as she waved her manicured hands. "A message? The only message I see is my rent check about to bounce 'cause the mail ain't running," she shouted. "Somebody gonna pay me back, okay?" The crowd roared with laughter again, but the tension never left. Even the pigeons on the power line seemed to be listening. Then came the rumble of bass-heavy music shaking the pavement. A candy-red car screeched to a stop, and out stepped Desirée Jones, the undisputed queen of the hood. She was wrapped in leopard print from head to toe, sunglasses covering half her face, and a walk that demanded attention. "What's all this fuss about a rusty mailbox?" she demanded, throwing her hands in the air. "Y'all out here acting like the world ending. The real emergency is, where's my baby daddy? He promised me Popeyes 2 hours ago. Do I see spicy chicken? No, I do not." Miss Pearl rolled her eyes so hard it was a miracle they didn't get stuck. "Chile, forget that greasy chicken. Your baby daddy probably the one shot the box trying to send you a message." Desirée gasped so dramatically she clutched her chest like she might collapse. "Don't you dare! That man may be trifling, but he loves me. At least on Tuesdays when his check clears." Before the crowd could laugh, a small voice cut through the chaos. It was Little Man, a 10-year-old with a popsicle in his hand and a look that said he knew everything. He licked the melting cherry ice and announced calmly, "I know who shot the mailbox." The block went silent. Even the streetlights seemed to flicker in anticipation. Ty bent down, eyes narrowing. "Who, Lil Man? Don't be playing." Little Man smirked. "It was the landlord." Gasps burst from every mouth. Shakita slapped her forehead so hard her wig nearly shifted. Not Mr. Johnson, with his crusty suits and them fake gold teeth. What he looked like shooting his own mailbox. Miss Pearl nodded knowingly, lips pursed. "Baby, he probably trying to collect the rent in bullets now." As if on cue, Mr. Johnson himself appeared, strutting up the path with a bag of groceries and his usual slick smile. His suit looked like it came straight off the clearance rack, and his gold teeth gleamed under the streetlight. "What's all this noise?" he asked, voice oily and smooth. "Y'all better not be spreading lies about me." The crowd parted, and Desirée stepped forward, one jeweled nail pointing directly at him. "Oh, we ain't spreading lies, sugar," she said, her voice trembling with drama. "We spreading truth, and the truth is—" She turned to the crowd, milking the pause. "Little Man said you shot that mailbox." Mr. Johnson froze, his fake smile faltering, a bead of sweat rolling down his temple. The crowd leaned closer, whispers swirling, the tension thicker than molasses. And then, "To be continued." Oh.